Zimbabwe. And of course, forgive me, not somebody who has gone to Malawi. We are talking about overseas. Angela Chewe is going to be joining us today. So if you are somebody out there, you need to know something about Angela Chewe, or rather what she's doing there. I'm sure a lot of people are eager to find out, especially the friends and of course those that have missed her, because she used to be somebody who was active in many activities right here in Kasama, and she's abroad right now. So we are going to be finding out what she's doing there, how she got there, and of course so many questions that we want to know about Angela Chewe. So Angela, I would love to welcome her to this live. So if you are out there, please be active. Let's get to interact with Angela Chewe. Ask questions in the comment section and I'll be able to direct them to her. And of course, I'm sure she's ready right now. Angela, welcome to our program. Hello,
Hey,
Angela. Are you able to hear me?
how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are
Yes,
you?
I can get you. I don't know if you're able to hear me.
Yes, I'm able to hear you
I'm
loud and clear.
superb, I'm
How are you?
excellent, I'm doing fantastic.
How are you?
I'm very, very fine, thank you. How are you doing? I'm super excellent, I'm doing very fine. Nakunzumina kuchalo chavene, as you can see.
I can definitely see now. So Angela, for those that are seeing you actually for the first time on our exclusive interview here on Lono TV, how would you describe Angela in just a short, brief description? Who is Angela Chewe?
Well, Angela Chewe is a female that has been living in Kasama for about 5 years before I left, because I came to Kasama in 2018, and then I left Kasama just late last year, December, January, and I'm actually um, the assistant director for the famous Northern Youth Rise Up and Shine, the household uh, youth name for Kasama. And then, yeah, and I'm also a business lady. The famous Jasmine Commandment location.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, I'm also an MC. I've emceed almost every biggest artist in Zambia. Emceed all their events in Kasama. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's Angela.
Okay, interesting. I thought you were going to say a CEO of Shine Shine Yuko. Yeah, so Angela,
I don't know, your volume. Your volume is not.
yes.
How's the volume? Can you get me?
Yes, I can get you.
Okay, great. Yes.
All right. So, Angela, where are you right now? Because I just mentioned that you are abroad. So many people would love to know, where exactly are you right now?
Only thing that I can say that interests everyone is that Angela is abroad. I'm very far away from Zambia, and I'm somewhere, Kuchalo Chakra Kristo. I'm not going to tell you which country I'm in because I've told myself that I'm not going to share where I am. Those that want to know, I'm sure they found out. I usually post pictures. So there are those that are sharp. If I'm on a certain word, they'll just go on Google. Where can you find such a place? And then they eventually know. Otherwise, I'm somewhere in Europe.
Okay, so you are in Europe. It's a good thing. I wanted to say, at least tell us the continent, to which we go for continent,
Yep.
where you are.
Oh, let me finish another Europe. A lot of people have been asking me. I'm in Europe. I'm not in America. There are other people tell me, no, I love America. No, I'm not in America. I'm in Europe.
Okay. So you can't tell us the specific country.
Yeah. Just know that. That's enough. No. I'm not going to tell you which country, really. Yeah, I've decided to keep that to myself, and just to thank few friends that know me and of course my family.
All right. All right. So, Angela, you are in Europe right now, and perhaps maybe would love to know how long have you been in Europe? Like, how long have you been there?
Well, I'm over 3 months old here. I left Zambia on the 8th of March.
Okay.
Yeah, I left Zambia on the 8th of March on Women's Day. That's when I flew out of the country. Yeah,
Okay.
so you can count from 8th of March to today.
One good thing is I like the fact that you are saying you
Ah!
flew. It's a good thing that you are mentioning that you flew out of the
Yeah,
country.
I didn't.
Yeah, so perhaps for those that
I flew out of the country.
yes, perhaps for those that are doubting, for those that are doubting that you flew out of the country, I would love our team to just show a few pictures of you actually boarding that plane, and of course what you shared. I'm sure some people might be doubting.
You guys have all that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Okay,
we have to be dealing with facts. So I would love
go ahead.
I would love our technician to just show some of the pictures of you flying out of the country, because some people might think maybe you were Fesha Karupe, then you went, or you used the
Okay,
bus.
that one.
Yeah, so are the pictures
That
ready?
picture you're showing there is actually a local flight.
Okay, okay. So Angela, that leads me
Yeah,
to
that's a
another
local
thing I
flight.
wanted to find out.
Uh-huh.
So, how hard? I hope
Uh-huh.
you are getting me clearly.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are the pictures of Angela. For those that are just seeing them, those are the pictures of Angela flying out of the country. Yeah. So, in case you didn't know, those are the pictures. So, Angela, I want to know something. I want to know something. How hard? How
Clarence,
hard
just a
is?
minute, Clarence. I flew
Yes.
out. Wait, just a minute. Just a minute.
Yes.
I actually flew out of the country in a bum shot. In a bum shot. Those photos are not for the time that I flew out of the country. Those were for just for some local travels here. So someone who knows
Okay.
and
But
someone who saw from my
for
post
illustration
would know that
purposes.
no, those are not the pictures. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Oh,
just for
okay, I get it.
illustration. So maybe I want to know. I've never been on a
Now
plane
you got.
before.
Okay.
I've never been on a plane before. I hope I will be soon. But I've never been on a plane before. But I want to know, there is something that is common, a common trend amongst people who actually board planes. And this common trend, especially Africans, Zambians, how hard is it for somebody to board a plane and not post anything about it? We just see them where they are going, they are there, they are doing their business. How hard is it? Just how hard is it?
Oh my God.
Is there like a spirit somewhere that just tells you
I
to
like
say,
the fact
post
that,
it, post it?
look, my guy,
Mm?
I come from the ghetto. I come from the
We
combone.
show you how
I
the
come
face
from
of
a place
Kasama
where
has changed
anything to do
each
with a
and every
plane
moment.
is.
Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4.
Yes, Angela. You can go ahead. How hard is it? Just tell us.
Can you get me?
Yes, I can get you.
I'm going to tell it to you like this.
Mm?
I'm speaking on behalf of all the combone people.
Yes.
I'm representing them. Okot of my way, it was practically impossible to ever imagine that you would be on the plane one day.
Mm?
I don't know if that's not an achievement to somebody, but being on a plane is such an achievement for some of us who grew up in the ghetto. So when you're on the plane, you're like, oh, okay. Wale lota fiat pele sa one day and it happens that you're on the plane. My guy, you don't post to show off. You post so that you can keep memories. You post so that you can just keep memories and smile about it, just like you have shown the world my pictures right now.
But then,
It's
Angela,
common practice.
just to
Trust me.
cut
The
you
first
short,
time you be on the plane,
just to cut you short a bit.
you're going to post.
Yes, just to cut you
Uh-huh.
short a bit. But then, if you're saying it's for keeping memories, I mean, you can still keep memories in your phone. You can capture those
Mm-hmm.
pictures, and then you keep the memories in your phone. Is it really necessary for you to post? Because when you post, you want people to see, right? Is it?
Yes, yes. It's very possible to keep them in the phone to keep.
Mm,
Look, this is what I'm telling you. The main purpose of okay, I've made it in life. I'm on the plane right now. Now I don't know if one that
mm,
and then you are there, you're flying, you're in the air, and you're like, okay, so this is really happening. This is a dream come true. Unless if you're viewing it on the jealousy point of view, otherwise it feels good. Ulimundeka poster.
yeah.
Apaka ini kwela kwelendeke. So let's poster. Sometimes I'm traveling and sometimes I travel and I don't post because
Mm,
that's really there's just that first time, there's just that feeling, you know. If I can be on the plane tomorrow, you won't even notice that I actually flew out. So yeah,
okay. So
it's
so
very
chibalanga
important. You feel it. In fact,
kutufika.
ukakwela kufuna ngunchoka.
Is that okay? No, I want to know. I've never been on a plane before.
You know what?
You're giving me headache.
Okay, since you're since you're asking on the point of Ubututu, Tutuka. I didn't post based on Ubututu. I posted because I was so
Ton ka excitement. Hello?
and it's your first time. There's just that beautiful, beautiful feeling. And the plane, kutu like poster, family ones. Because in Zambia, where we come from, planes
Mm,
are expensive. You know, being on the plane is something so that is considered prestigious. Yet, kunoma bus, na bus to one kuno. You
mm.
understand? So, ngabutu tunishinibo nje tebo amona kwa poster, ma photos, alimunde keshbari tutuka, but it's not of truth.
Mm. Nika excitement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
That's the word. No excitement.
sure. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have heard it from Angela herself. So ngamamona tu post tuma pictures. Tekwebati yo ero tuwakwera po face. The excitement can't just let you. You can't just let it go. Yeah. So Angela, moving on a little bit. Uh, so
Mm-hmm.
you are somebody,
Yeah.
like you said, wakulira kombone, right? And before you went abroad, you were
Mm-hmm.
working at a restaurant. That's what I remember. The whole time that I've known you, I've seen you work at a restaurant in Chukumanino Market. Not a very big, luxurious restaurant per se. I would say it's a shop, not to insult you. It's a shop where you used to cook and people would come there and eat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then what puzzles many people, what
Mm-hmm.
puzzled
Mm-hmm.
me as well, is how is it that the money that you get from that shop, honestly, everybody knows it is not something that is enough for you to actually even buy a plane ticket from Zambia going abroad. Not even abroad, like overseas, like maybe even going to countries like Egypt, just here in Africa. But here is somebody who is owning a restaurant. There are so many people that own restaurants, but we've never seen them travel abroad with the money, with the money
Oh
they get,
goodness.
with the money they get
Look at the
from
pictures.
the restaurants, right? So how is it that
Uh-huh.
how is
Uh-huh.
it that Angela Chewe manages
Guys.
to go abroad
Nachinyonge.
muri restaurant yo muri ekishamu f'ekinyonge, unless maybe there is a hidden agenda, you were doing some background business that we don't know about. Perhaps the rumors that we have heard that maybe
Ah, okay.
you are getting me. The rumors that we've
Mm-hmm.
heard are that no restaurant business was just a
Yes,
cover
yes,
up
yes. Mm-hmm.
of what you used to do, because there are rumors that you. I don't want to
Mm.
use a good word. I don't want to use a bad word because this is live. But then I don't know. Muchibe mbafiara mfika west. Maybe let me just use English. The thing is, were you a prostitute of some sort,
Mm-hmm.
hiding behind a restaurant business?
Woo! Yes. Are you okay? Are you okay? Like,
It's
are
a
you okay?
question.
What would honestly make you think that? What would honestly make you think that? You know, the problem that I have with a lot of people
Yeah.
from my country.
Mm.
The problem is that you think every woman that tries hard to push herself in life, nishiriure. Look, I'm not a prostitute. I've never been a prostitute. I don't shakatari life in one.
But then
I don't know if you
how
understand
did you
me.
manage? How
Because,
did you manage
look, honestly,
from a restaurant? There are so many people owning restaurants, but they are not abroad right now. I mean,
Claire, I don't know what you mean really by that question, but that question is actually very annoying and that's like insulting my integrity because I can assure you that around Zabanchindika wengi sana, especially in Kasama. I left Kasama and I have a lot of people that still respect me. They have a very big amount of respect for me, including the owner of the studio that you're in.
no, I
And if
mean,
this is the question that you're going to ask, it's better we cut this interview.
no.
No, no,
Listen,
no, no, no,
no.
Claire. I think
Don't
we
catch
can end this
feelings.
interview.
No. Don't catch
That's
feelings.
insulting. No, 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 no,
You're
no, no, no.
catching feelings. I mean, it's a question of yes or no. You can
Claire,
just say no. I wasn't a prostitute,
no, no.
or I'm not.
Look, I'm telling you again, and you are still asking me the same question.
Okay, okay.
I think let's just end. Let's
No,
end
no,
this
no, no.
interview.
Hold on. No,
Let's just
don't.
let's just end this interview.
No, hold
No, no,
on,
no, no.
hold
You
on,
can't
hold on. I
insult me
mean,
like that. No, no, no,
okay.
no, no.
Look,
Okay, I think
don't.
let's end this interview. I'm going to cut. No,
No, hold on.
no.
Don't just cut yet. Look, I don't mean to insult you. It's a question that many people have been asking. So
Because you
I
know,
thought it's
I can equally ask you. No, 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 no. Listen, I can
yes,
equally ask you a question. I can equally ask you a question that is so compromising, and a question that would actually question your integrity.
yeah,
That's not a question that you can ask me. I think everybody knew what I was doing in Kasama. Nganshireshiteka MC, Nishindeika restaurant. Nganshireshiteka restaurant. Then I'm obviously running up doing things for Nairas. And then you come here and ask me such a question. I'm sorry because I might use a very bad word and I'm live and a lot of people are watching. I've
yes,
never been a
yes.
prostitute.
That is why I just
I will
wanted you
never be
to
one.
clear it out.
I work hard. Listen, listen. No, 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 no. Listen.
Yes, I'm listening.
I work hard for everything. You know, to make matters worse, maybe the biggest thing I can tell you is the Tina Lesa.
Mm,
I can never sell my body. I'm not among those girls that are desperate. I can do anything to make a name, to make a living. I'm not among those girls that can copycat a life for someone just to make an impact. I am Angela Cherry, and I'm
okay.
destined for greatness. Today you're seeing me here. Next time you're going to give me an interview, I'll tell you I'm at Harvard University. Are you still going to ask me the same question?
Well, if you were
Or if I
at
tell you, no,
Harvard
I'm at the
University, there
University of
wouldn't be a lot of
Miami, are
questions
you going to ask
because
me the
you're
same
not in
question?
a restaurant and then you go abroad. You get? So I hope you get where this question is coming from. It's not meant to
Uh,
insult you or anything.
then I think we can, if you're not satisfied with my answers, we can cut the interview.
Oh, okay.
I've got a lot of things to do.
Okay. Okay.
I have
I'm
to
sorry.
prepare
I'm
myself. I have
sorry.
a busy day tomorrow.
No,
So
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry about that. Okay, maybe we should move on from the question. I guess it's clear. You weren't.
I don't know.
You
That
weren't.
question was actually provoking. That question is very provoking. I'm wondering because I can't check the comments right now, and oh, yes, you owe me an apology. You really owe me an apology.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go on a short break. I guess
Trust me, you do owe me an
you've taken
apology.
it a bit personal. You've taken it a bit personal, but it's not a personal question. So let us go on a very short break just to calm down. A very very short break. Then we continue. How is that?
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right. All right. So, viewers, let us go on a very short break. And when we come back, it's still face to face with Angela Chewe, who is abroad and actually in Europe. So, we get to find out more about what she's been up to and what she's doing there. All right. So, let us go on a very short break.
We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K. Lono Studios is well equipped for the service. We have 4K cameras for high resolution, DJI drone for aerial view, live streaming video switcher, gimbal for smooth rotation of an object, and many more equipments. You can book us for live streaming to render your services in sport activities, church services, road shows, corporate meetings and workshops, social gatherings, and many more adventure activities. Book your session now on 0973 173461. Visit or like our Facebook page at Lono TV. Love ain't no bonus.
All right, welcome back, welcome back. I guess, like you said, I owe you an apology. I hope we are going to continue on a good note. Yeah, I think you've cleared it, that you actually managed to go that side through your hard work. So perhaps maybe just getting back a little bit, would you just tell us a brief of how did this happen? Is it... did you get a contract? What really happened for you to move from Zambia? What caused the move? What really happened?
Okay, maybe just to answer your question in brief.
Yes.
An international trip is not something that you can just wake up today, tomorrow, and say, okay, I'm leaving the country.
Yes.
I think that should actually tell you that I've been planning for a very long time.
Okay.
I've been planning to leave the country. I was doing my homework in the background because I come from a village where they say you don't announce your achievements, you don't announce your plans. That's why when my dad said, Angela Naya, where are you? Everyone was just shocked. I was selling things. I was selling what? I was selling my home furniture. I've been planning on this. Caliph and hand the plan. I knew that I was going to leave the country. Please, you're pushing me.
You can go on.
You're pushing me. Kale na ambilo plan. This didn't just happen today.
Yes.
I just didn't wake up and say I'm leaving the country. I started pushing for this for a very long time because I definitely knew that I would leave one day. So I don't know if I've answered your question.
Yes, you have. So an international trip is not something that you can just plan overnight and then you leave. So it requires a lot of planning. Perhaps that answers many people who are planning to do what you did.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes us to another thing that we would love to find out. What exactly are you doing in Europe?
Well, I'm sitting, I'm waking up. I wake up, I eat, I do a little bit of chores, I sleep, I take pictures, I go and take coffee, back It's a continuous routine. I
Okay,
go
so
out, Starbucks. I go. I'm. What can you call it? Ndetusha.
this
Nanenda
is a
sana
vacation. It's not a work thing.
mukasubakasama. Kukitadeliva mavowali.
So this is a vacation and not a work thing.
What do people know? Maybe I should ask. What do people know? What do people know?
Okay.
What do people
What
say?
you're saying?
I'm saying, what do people say? What do people know? Angela, like, what's the rumor? I know Kasama
Okay.
has so many rumors. What's the rumor?
Okay, so here is the
Already
rumor.
know mpaka kale rumor ya prostitution. So,
Yeah. So the rumor is
mm,
like many people who go abroad, like many people who go abroad, the rumor is you are cleaning after old people. Ngabantu abengi for twice, but many jobs that are in Europe for yeah. So could this be true? Is that what you are doing that side?
okay. um, except that I've can't live here. My life here where I am is currently very, very personal. It's
Okay.
not something that I've put up to the people. I'm sure you've never seen a post of me with any muzungu anywhere because
Yes.
the way that I'm handling my life. I think it's just enough for you and everybody to know that I'm here, I'm enjoying life. Whether I'm cleaning, whether I'm deck kote, whether I'm deck yanga munyanda, whether I'm deck kolopa, whether I'm bomba kukansa yava songo, whether I'm songotunya, it's none of anybody's business. It is
Okay.
my business. Whatever I'm doing here has got nothing to do with anyone. And
Okay. So you are
just know that
confirming
I'm
that.
happy. I'm in a happy place. I'm sure you can tell Ninja and Okuina.
Yeah, we
Ninja and Okuina. I'm not confirming anything. All I'm saying is I'm not confirming
because
anything.
look,
All I'm
because we
saying is
hear
that
no, we hear
whatever I'm
people.
doing here,
We look, we hear that people that do that actually get paid a lot of money, which is not bad. I mean, I would clean after people's, I would clean after old people's stuff if I'm getting paid way more than I can get paid where I'm working currently. I mean, there is no shame in that. So, is that what you're doing?
it's not about, listen, Clarice, listen, it's not about shame. It's not about what. I think you know me on a personal level. If there's one
Yes.
person who I'm open, I'm an open book.
Mhm.
If I choose to tell you about my personal life, I would tell you, and you know I've done that before.
Yes.
So right now, I'm at a point where I'm not interested in letting anyone know what I'm doing.
Okay.
What everyone should know is that Angela is safe, Angela is happy, Angela is enjoying life.
And we can tell. I
Whether,
mean,
like you're
personally, I
saying,
can
if
tell.
yes,
Because
mm-hmm,
look,
mm-hmm,
looking at how you've
mm-hmm.
gained
So
just in
Dango,
3 months, you tell that you're
whatever it
enjoying.
might. Exactly, exactly. So yeah, whatever I'm doing really doesn't matter. Whether I'm doing funda, there are a lot of, okay. Maybe let me just highlight this point to you. There are a lot of jobs. Literally anything you get paid for it.
Sure.
And this thing, you have a common like there's a lot of money, but there is no free money here.
Mm-hmm.
There is absolutely zero free money. Money doesn't grow on trees. If you want to make money, involve yourself. Find something to do. There's almost everything to do here.
Okay.
There's almost everything to do in terms of work.
Mm-hmm. So those
Housekeeping jobs,
jobs, just
a lot
just
of
just to
work.
confirm,
Things
just to confirm.
wakuchita
So
kuno.
those jobs are actually there, like they're a lot, right?
Sana ke. Yeah, change sana ke change.
Okay.
Change translation. You can work as a translator because
Mm-hmm.
there is English is not an official language in the country where I am. So there are a lot of people that need translation. So if you
Okay.
sell yourself well, you can work as a translator. I mean, there is so much to do here. But
Okay.
Angela is not going to come out here and say, no, I'm doing this. Ngani ndinayo push for milanga balumi.
Okay. All right. So, Angela, one thing you've talked about gaining. You've talked
What's
about
up?
gaining, and one thing that is coming up from some people is that you are pregnant. Are you pregnant indeed? Are we expecting a colored child?
Alamukanje. Alamukanje fire, guys. Mukanje
No,
fire.
just tell us. Are we expecting a colored child, or you went,
Ah,
or it's still a black child? You went with the pregnancy there. Is that what you ran away from?
oh God. Okay, this is deep. Okay, this is deep. That's really deep. I,
No, we want
you
to
know,
know. We want to
I've seen a
know.
lot of comments on my post. There are people, that comment on my post. Hey, Angela, now hey, is it what I'm thinking? Hey, Angela, this woman. Hey, Angela. Okay, now to answer that,
Mm.
ngalifuma mukalimona. Mm-hmm. That's what I can say. Ngalifuma lyona mukalimona. Shakarikata nokuposta. Kala posta fye. Nangu fyalika fikoko. Kala posta fye. Era
but
ngalifumbo.
but lya
Yakipondo
muzambia nangu
kimoso.
lyawoko kwi.
Kipondo kimoko Zambia.
Lya muzambia nangu lyawoko kwi.
Ngalifuma ngo wamune muleranjira nishirya kipondo kimoko Zambia.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So Angela,
Nishirya
to
kipondo kimoko Zambia. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ask who it could be because people might start commenting names which we don't want.
You've already stirred up the fire. I'm sure some people will comment. Some people would say what they want to say in the comment section. You've already stirred it up.
Okay, so Angela, immediately,
Oh God, Kasama people. Mm-hmm.
immediately you left Kasama and went abroad. What is the one thing? What is the one thing that you did that side that you would never do if you were in Zambia? Maybe due to certain restrictions, or just one thing that you did that side, or that you are still doing that you think would not. I mean, people would just kill you for it in Zambia. What kind of freedom are you experiencing outside?
Oh, kill me for it. Um, Apparently, from the time I came here, I came here with a lot of. I made a lot of changes in my life.
Okay.
It would surprise you to know that I actually stopped drinking. I no longer drink beer.
Okay.
I don't do
Interesting.
clubs anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do those things. Yeah, so I haven't really done anything I've never done in Zambia. Because Zambia mwarinchi vandafuala mamini, and vandafuala mabam shorts.
Yeah.
You know the way I dress back home is the same way I do here. In fact, it's even hard because it's cold. So many times I have to cover up. I hope it
Okay.
really gets hot. That maybe otherwise kukuli dressing ishachinja kuli dressing ishachinja kuno kaidi tababanga mwesi kuzambia kwako that no they are busy judging you kuno they look at you and they appreciate you for who you are a beauty abakukuna. Today I just went out to do something for a little bit but more. I was in a short dress and it was my first time because it's been so hot, it's been so cold here, and everyone is just like wow, you know, people appreciate the black skin. If you've never appreciated your skin, try to travel out. See how people who appreciate incandescent. You know, some people even get tempted to say, "Can I touch your skin?" Like, what is wrong? Wala like kukumbwa skin, kukumbwa they admire everything about an African. You know, so it's something that I'm just enjoying is I'm feeling some queenship, you know, where everyone is looking at you and they're so amazed. But if just that thing.
Okay.
You know, it's like we are more appreciated. I feel more appreciated here than back home.
No.
So really,
Okay.
there's nothing I've done here that I would say no. Kairin the song. No,
Mm.
I'm still the same old Angie, the same
Okay.
the same person everybody knows, and I'm just yet to explore. I really want to explore. I want to jump off. I want to jump off the what? I
The
just want to
plane.
jump out of the helicopter, and yeah, that's the thing I want to do. I want to jump off the plane and with a parachute. And you're going to see that not long from now.
Okay, we just hope you open the parachute before you actually land. Tuwafenta walaba okwisula parachute.
I hope so. But I'm going to do that
Balaurisha
real
kwisula
soon because I found a very beautiful place.
Yeah. Okay, so Angela,
There's actually a place
yeah,
where they do that in this country.
yeah. So
hmm
Angela, men here or men that side? What's your preference?
Yes, mpaka menine cash.
I mean, you know
Ngani
Zambian men.
listen, okay. Nganga nimbi nemnobe na church pondo kuzambia. And then nakuna nakuya ningu atakuwa akababy. And then nombandambo pera ma comments ashiringi. Olefa bandampe bonse.
I mean, on a general perspective, you've seen both sides.
Hmm?
You've seen that side. You've seen that side.
Okay, let me just answer it like this.
Mm,
One thing that you should know is that men are men. Konsoko
mm.
kaya. Mwaume.
Okay.
And that's one thing that I'm learning.
Have you been
I
asked
keep
by any
learning.
guy that side? Like, have you been
Mwaume.
asked
But
out?
these people, every,
Hello?
every day, at least two or
Nishukuri market
can
sano.
you get me?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm an African queen. I'm an African queen, and everybody wants to look at it. You know, it's the same excitement that you guys have, all you men have. Not all, but some men have a fantasy of one day. You
Mm.
understand? It's the same thing that these guys also, black. So when they see a black, we are very, very rare. We are a very rare species, because I can move the whole day. Black.
Okay.
I've traveled nanienda po mundeke 3 4 times. Ishatarakwerapo na mu black. I'm always surrounded by white people. So yeah, like on a daily basis. So these guys, to answer your question,
Mm.
when they, I think they mean business when they say they like you, they love you. Yeah, there's
Okay.
some genuinity as compared to my brothers back home in Zambia. That omu black more black. Kali kwata kufika kaka certain sugar kadia.
I don't want to ask what you mean by that.
Thank you, please don't. Don't ask.
Okay. So on the same, would you say your market, as in when it comes to your attraction to the male folk, has increased that side compared to here?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, which is a good thing. I think we should send more
I would
queens
answer
there.
it plainly like this. It's like Zambia, it's high traffic.
Mm.
In Zambia, it's high traffic. Like there are ladies with this size of bucket. There are ladies with that size of bucket,
Mm.
and then shine, and then kono kwa rama nankani kwa rama plasma
Oh,
kwa
okay.
rama nakashaba kwa tama nankani.
Kansha pefu aina ni shafi anokwafi.
And then, having said that, having said that, it should answer a question. So
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Ooh, this girl's got a beautiful." You know, sometimes like the other day I went to the gym, and everyone like it's like there was a stop at the gym. You know,
Mm.
like there was just a stop. Everyone was now concentrating at me, whether
You must be
whether
very
around me,
hot.
whether. So yeah, of course, I'm Angela Chair with the MC. Why shouldn't I?
Okay. So Angela, then the other thing that I would love to know,
Yeah.
this is a common trend that we have seen with
Hmm.
almost, I think, about 60% of
Okay,
black
as you
ladies
are saying,
living.
let me just try to switch on my light. I think
Yes.
let me try to switch on my light. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So this is we are running out of time. This is a common trend amongst most black
Mm-hmm.
ladies, like almost I would say 70%. That I personally, not I wouldn't say personally, no, but those that I've seen, most black ladies that are living abroad or rather overseas
Mm-hmm.
are married to white men that are old. Do you think white people are attracted to young black ladies? Why do you think that's common? I hope we are not going to
I wish
see
you told
Doggy
me
like a
earlier.
dead
I was
white.
going to. No, no, no. I wish you. If I chose to do that, then maybe it's just because of love, not because there are no younger white men that are after me. I wish you told me earlier. I would have sent you some pictures. That of the guys that have been after me. Mpamba kulo. Because you find akamuntu kana very much it's so hot. Like 22
Mm.
years, my you you're saying you like me? Because kuna abalenkonkaisha nokunkonkaisha sana 3/4 my age.
Mm.
And those that are slightly older than my age, I think I've never been approached by any man who's above 40.
Okay. So it's what they choose actually. It's not like abasungwa
Yeah.
abaiche, they would
So
never be attracted to a
it's
young black lady. It's
most
just
of those, most of those, most of those, most of those that get married to older white men, I think Malakavati, okay, Ali Turukshom Kashana. Like,
mm.
anyway, no, let me not say much. Let me not say much about that. Nakwata fe M. Maybe Ali Monamo Spia, but the fact that this guy can die anytime Kashana, but it's everywhere.
Cause the
Kuno
reason why I'm
fyani
asking you
kuno
this
ifakta
is
abaume bengi kuno not yakuzamba tushita struggle for men.
mm. Yeah,
Mm.
it's a good thing you have said that because the reason why I'm asking you is our sisters would be like, kula kuinenga na yanka efiro kupwa, stuff like that. Tiwa ngo opwa fe kumukote palast. So there is actually market
Try
for young black ladies. There is hope.
Like I said, there are more men. I think there are a lot of single men, according to my
Mm.
observation. There are a lot of single men here, as compared to back home in Zambia.
Mm.
There are a lot. So nangwaba ichaba kubati one day ngana pati mpia ngana kula, especially ngana kula kwati
Mm.
mpia. I'll start teaching these young girls something. Because
Eh,
I hope I can be an icon that someone would look at and be like, okay, Angela Ikapikiremo, but there she is. She has made it.
mm.
One day I pray I make it, and I pray I make it so very soon, so that I can stand and just help a lot of young girls out there. But most of all, I've said a lot of things. But one thing I can also mention is that I never did anything to my own intelligence.
Mm.
There's been a God always. there's been there's been this man upstairs who I always talk to every day, and he has never failed me. He's given me everything. It's like everything that I ever wished for is slowly coming to pass. It's slowly coming to pass, and I'm not going to stop praying. I'm not going to stop praising Him. I'm not going to stop asking until I leave this earth, because God did not create anyone to suffer. God created us to enjoy the abundance of the earth. So I'm going to make sure that I enjoy the abundance of the earth in His presence, not that way. Ariya ku Dubai, I am kutafida vale, kutafida friendship kurumbura. No, 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 no. I'm going to do everything, whatever I'm doing, is in the right with the Almighty, and it's not something that leaves me with any guilt. It's something that gives me peace every day. It's something that, by the way, I fast once every week, one day, Monday week, and I spare it for the Lord, because there's still more that I want God to do for me. And then there is a sister somewhere out there who's struggling, who's not, life is not happening, life is not okay with you, but not Shiva. I'll mind my sister, of course.
Okay.
Alive, being God.
Sure. So, Angela, maybe as we wind up, because time is not with us, I'm sure we'll be inviting you time and again to these interviews, so that you get to share with us your experiences out there in Europe. We get to know more about
so that
what is happening.
so that
Yes.
so that
Of that side. So, I mean, looking at, I wanted to read
so that
through some of the comments.
okay,
I wanted to read through some of the comments,
I'm
but
interested.
allow me to ask this question. We talked about job opportunities. I'm sure you clarified that there is a lot of things that one can do that side. There is, compared to here, there is literally anything that you can do that side, you get paid for. I wanted to ask you, are we expecting you to start giving back? Like, are we expecting you to start investments back there, back here, since you are there? Or how long are we expecting you to be that side? When are you coming back?
That's also another personal, very, very personal question about
Yes.
when I'm coming back, what I'm doing. Those are personal questions. What I can say is that Zambia is home,
Yeah.
and I'll obviously come back. I'll obviously come back, and if at all I'm working here or not working, but if at all I start working, I'll definitely have to start investing back home. And to those that are close to me, I mean those that are close to me, and I find an opportunity. Trust me, you're going to see another person from Kasama fly out of the country. I'm not a selfish person. I'm a person that really wants to see people grow. I really want to see people grow. You can find out there's some people who I got their passports from. I got their PDF passports, hoping that if there's anything, if there's any job opportunity, I can link them. That's just what I want. But at least the only time I will not leave this place. At least think a little from Kasama, so that they can
Sure.
just also experience a different life and live a better life for themselves.
Sure, sure. I think that is something that is expected of you as well. Have people already started calling you for not $1, because that's the expectation when somebody leaves the country. We think there is
That's a
money
daily
there.
thing. That I go through that every day, and I hope I've clarified that money doesn't grow on trees
Yeah.
in the diaspora. You work for it. So nango umuntu wakweba takwete mpira nishitakwete tekoba nishale kutanafe please umuntu wakweba nishikwete mpira nishitakwete fie not that already ambokutana. It's not a must that when you go to the diaspora and you start handling
Dollars.
or a million. No, 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 no. Life is hard out here. You really need to work hard. Money doesn't come on a silver platter.
All right. Angela, I think we've talked about a lot of things, and the time that we were given to have this conversation is has run out. So I'm going to ask you to just your word of advice, those that are here that want to travel abroad, and they, they, they are looking up to
Nacho
you.
for kama comment.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Let me just quickly run through some. Um, there's there's a lot of comments, but I'm just going to read those that I can see. One is coming from Kaingeni Sinkamba, who is saying Zambians think that when you go abroad, you wait for old people. Zambia, wake up. Okay, that's pertaining to the question that I asked you concerning what you are
Okay.
doing. Then we have Brother Collins Kunda, who is saying, in life, never
Okay.
act on rumors that you get from other people, because most of the people do not mind their own business. Rather, they would always want to find out everything a person is doing. In the end, they begin to act on jealousy point of view. To Angela Chewe, we need to just be happy with her and encourage other girls to get some ideas from her. In her lifetime, we saw her working under Chambeshi. So this is somebody who knows you from way back. From there, we saw her stopping and start doing something else. And today we see her abroad. What she's doing is not our business. Let us stop the pull her down. That's a take. Okay, then we have Joshua, who is saying, very impressive watching you from UK. Kaingeni Kunda is acting on the question that I asked you, which I apologize. I hope I'm forgiven.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have Helen
Yes,
Monjo,
you're
who is saying
forgiven.
watching. Then we have Jonas Sikaonga, who is saying watching, and Jimmy K. Jimmy is also watching. Those are some of the questions, the comments. So your words to those that are watching you, those that look up to you.
Okay. What I can say is never stop believing in yourself. Always have. Don't limit yourself. Just because wachorera okulamu kwituka obwali ku restaurant ngaine at some point and you think no my life is done in Chikomani, no I'll always be here, always be in location, cooking, delivering shima, then that's it. You know, there's a saying that Achan, from the shan, from the Achan, from the shan. Yeah, Chisungu. No, not Chisungu. I think this thing is actually in the Bible.
Yes.
Whatever you think of yourself, that is who you really are. Whatever you think of yourself, that is who you really are. I'm a millionaire. That is who I think of myself. I'm a millionaire. I'm going to be a billionaire one day, and I'm working towards it. And you know, the fact that I have a positive mind, I attract positivity. And then the other thing that I can also encourage someone out there is there's this thing that people don't know. There is a lot of things come out from honoring men, not worshiping men, but honoring a human being, just giving them honor. What I mean by honor is not pretense, just because you offer something from them. No, just honor men. Men connect. Others connect. Look, you've been praying from I don't know when, and God has already answered your prayer, and then that prayer has just remained there in the physical, in the spiritual realm. That touched some physical, not factual or factual with all those wishes, because you do not honor men. Because God blesses men through men to men. I don't know if you understand that.
Yeah.
God will bless me through someone, yes, through someone to me. So if I do not have regard for humanity, I do not respect humanity, I do not honor men, how will that person now bless me? Because clear as I can tell you this, not any other person. There is a man or a woman that has your destiny somewhere, either in the office, whether it's your application letter, it's still seated on the desk. As long as there is no man to push for you to do it, nothing will happen. So learn to honor men, learn to pray, ask God to give you divine connections, divine direction, and just never stop believing in yourself. Otherwise, ile nshaka kuibelieve, ile nshaka kuibelieve amo. Ile paka fyotuma continent tonte nka tupitemo, whether the devil likes it or not. Soon I'll be in America, whether the devil likes it or
All right.
not.
So,
I urge
Angela.
everyone watching, start
Yes.
learning it. Yeah.
So, Angela, I think we have run out of time. We'll be inviting you time to time. I hear you have connections. One of these days, we link up with one of, in case there is a white guy out there who needs a sister, we link up on a live like this, and we'll bring a sister here.
Very sana. Vengi sana abaleshuka barefu abakashana kuganda vengi.
Yes.
So if you really want one, now you know them why you can inbox me, we talk, I link you to people.
To allow me to inbox. Actually, what I think I will get.
Kurinama kashana, by the way, kurinama kashana wale fire I'm black. Kurinama kashana abasungali fire black.
Okay.
Excuse me, are you not interested, girls? Anyway, we can discuss this. Inbox. Walanja bank will interested. I send you some pictures.
To Alashimik. Because what's interesting is when I was a kid, I used to say I'm going to marry a white lady. Like you said, blessings come through people. Maybe you might be the person to connect me to that white lady. I mean, you can never know.
Precisely. You can never know. It's from God to people.
Sure. So, all right.
Otherwise, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy and
we'll definitely be calling you time and again. You get to tell us what's happening out there. Thank you so much for making it to this live. We wish you all the best because we know when you are blessed, Zambia is blessed, Kasai is blessed.
Thank you so much. Definitely. And I'll keep making you proud.
Sure. Thank you so much, Madam Angela, for this exclusive interview. I'm sure so many people that had questions. I hope I have handled the questions that you were asking or the speculations that you had about a trip to Europe. So for those that want to know more, you can get in touch with her. She said she's an open book. If you want to get some details like any connections, jobs, whatever, that she can help with. She says she's very available. I hope we've had this exclusive interview and we have met the expectations, the questions that you've been wanting to ask her. She has answered them and I'm proud that this has happened. So from the entire production crew, I want to say goodbye and continue following Lono TV because we have this and more to come. From me and the entire production crew, it's bye-bye for today.